You're listening to the Hacienda Life podcast, the Lifestyle Edition, with your hosts, Chris, Simon, and Terrell.
Prepare yourself. Okay, let's go.
Hi, oh la la, viva la vida. Oh, lovely to see you, Chris.
You always look like you're super happy, you two. Do you ever argue?
All the time.
Well, not online
You always
anymore.
look good. The pictures that you put on Facebook always look good. And you sit there and you know what? Sometimes we sit and go, I hate those people, right? Because they always look so happy and so cheery.
You're not the only one. But look at me, Chris. Am I not pretty today? I just came from Claire here, and she is my best hairdresser for years. She can make a cactus look like a rose. Look at me.
And is this on site or not?
Oh, yes, she is. She is amazing. Claire here.
Yeah.
However,
There are updates going on.
well, can I have that, Simon?
Yes.
Can I have that? You know what? Simon might not like this because I walk through the Pueblo Español all the time and people are saying, hi. You know what? Oh, we love the podcast. And you know what? You are the page of Simon HD Homes. Simon doesn't like to hear that, so I shouldn't say that. But, there's people are so excited and they're so happy with it.
I'm really pleased to hear that because I think it goes down really well. And I was talking to this company yesterday, this social company, and I was saying that we don't have any script. Well, we have a little planner. I said that we sometimes fill in, but it's not scripted. And that's what I love about it, the fact that, and I think that's why you come over so natural, because it's not scripted. And we'll go all over the place. And like I say, some people might listen to us and think, God, that sounds really professional. If only they knew.
Chris, it's like we are meeting at a pub, isn't it?
You know what?
Having a good
I suppose
friend
we should
chat.
be saying to people, you know what? It takes hours to put this together. Do you know? We spend absolutely every waking hour planning this for your entertainment.
Simon and I, we have always been one take. We can't do it.
No, we don't do anything.
We can't
one
do
take.
it. No, it's one take.
So all the videos we've ever done have always been
Really?
one take.
You know, no kidding. Now.
Yeah.
You don't get it. No, I got that wrong. I want to do it again. It's a one take.
Then we get nervous and we can't do it. Then we get
I
pressure
do
on
remember.
us. No.
Tell us
we
about
are.
just before we go into your little slot, Simon. I want to question you about. I remember seeing a video you did, and I just give me this story behind it because I think it was about. Simon must have been in his sort of Hollywood producer mode because you came up the street in your orange golf thingy.
No, it's
And you had a TV on the back.
Yeah.
That was Black Friday.
It Black Friday?
Oh,
Yes, that was Black Friday.
but believe it or not, it was my idea. And he said, oh, no, we're not doing that. I said, yes, we are going to do that. Because I had this idea, And I had been out shopping with all the credit cards. And then I was like, oh my goodness, now can't we buy this villa now? Because I already, used all this money. So we had so much fun.
It looked like a good fun. It looked like good
goodness.
fun.
What did I get?
What did you get?
Did you get me?
Chocolate.
Yeah, I got chocolate. I think it was a marathon. Snickers.
Oh, that's funny.
I think I got Snickers. You got a new
my
TV. You got a new golf club. You got a new golf bag. You got all of those shoes. And I got a Snickers.
Who said it was boring to live on
Well,
a
yeah,
resort?
absolutely. Well, I'm excited to hear
I
then
know.
and about all the new developments. And so hopefully when I come out there next Tuesday, we'll have a few bits set up. And hopefully when we get this produced for Saturday, we'll also have Antonio or a little bit from Antonio.
Yes.
So he's gonna talk about Easter and stuff, is he?
Yes, he is a real Easter bunny. I mean, a saint. Easter is really important to Spanish people. All the processions in all these big cities, and even in Fuente Alamo, everywhere they have it's not only one day; it's the whole Easter week. every day is different, and it's a whole story from the Bible, and it's really meaningful to them. And if the rain comes and they can't do, because they have these saints, they have for years, they're all, I can't call it puppies, dolls or whatever they call them, monuments. They're going around, but they will be killed by the rain. So then they cancel. Then they're crying. Oh, they're crying. This is so important.
So very important.
Very important. So I want Antonio to tell about that. He took us last year to an amazing event in Cartagena. We were seeing the production in the church, and before they started the procession, oh God, I was so amazed.
I'm trying to think what they call them. My goodness.
So yeah, well, every day is a different story because it's a whole story, and it goes on for 10
That's
days.
really nice to hear.
So I want him to give us a little bit.
Yeah, and that is nice actually, because and I don't want to get too political, but over here, I don't know if you've heard, in the UK, there's been a bit of not scandal as such, but there's been a few schools that have cancelled Easter. And they're not letting the kids celebrate it because they want to be more diverse. So what they want to do is not celebrate any sort of religious festival, and so that's caused quite a few comments. Let's just say, because people are saying we're losing we're losing our identity over here. So
what a shame. Why can't we all be side by side and cherish all the traditions?
You'd have thought so, wouldn't you? But apparently, no. I think it's just all going a little bit too silly, I think. But also, what Antonio's going to do, because Antonio is a solicitor, and hopefully we're going to pose a few questions for him that we can think of. But if anybody out there, has got any legal related kind of question, if they just ping us on the WhatsApp number, give us some feedback. We will try and get that through to Antonio, and in future episodes we might even have a little section for him where he sort of comes on and gives us a question of the day from a legal perspective.
Yeah that can take a week.
Does he talk a lot?
Now put your clothes back in.
I know people are, because I just spoke to another couple today. They are in the purchase of a property. So because that will be really interesting to lots of people, and he can give us the information, but step by step, a little chapter by chapter. Maybe you can spread him.
Well, I hope so, because again, get this. I was doing some research yesterday with this content creating company, and I knew this anyway. But did you know? How many episodes do you think you need to do of a podcast to get you into the top 1% of podcasters in the world?
Ooh. Wow.
Thousands.
You think?
Thousands?
Give me a number. Come on, both of you, and I'll tell you what's closest.
You first, Mrs. P, as your lady.
I would say 999. I like it.
You've got to do 999 podcasts to be in the top 1%.
To get into the top 1%.
Top 1%.
I'd say you probably got to do about 5,000.
Oh, I have 6.2 followers on Facebook. Maybe they could help me.
No, the number of podcasts you have to do to be in the top 1% is 21.
Yeah.
What?
Are you serious?
Because
oh my goodness, we are already there.
So I remember I remember reading about this a few years back, because what tends to happen is they fall off. People do podcasting and they fall off after about 6 episodes, normally because of the enthusiasm runs out, content's not there, they don't make any kind of money or something out of it, so they tend to just drift away. So my challenge to you two is, let's see if we can keep this going through summer, because if we hit 2021, we will then be classed. And
top 1%.
And also what happens is the algorithm around that then really promote you, because what it looks at is, because you've got like 21 episodes, so you then start to get even more promotion. So
I'm on. I like to talk.
Well,
this is number 5
for us.
Yeah.
No.
Yes, it's 5 for us.
This is number 5.
Yeah.
we're starting to get used to it. We started to wait for it.
Well,
all
yeah, I'm
week.
impressed that you were saying, yeah. And like I say, some of the feedback I'm getting from people is really brilliant. I'm loving it. I did not expect, hands up, I did not expect it to sort of take off. I just thought it would be something that, you know, the local sort of people at HDA would listen to. And it is now becoming, I think you said in a message to me, Toril, that it's becoming a full-time job. It kind of is. Right.
Yes.
So
it's like I got a new role.
So
now.
I'm excited about it. But again, it all comes down to, you know, are we delivering the right stuff for people to listen to? And we only know that if they give us that feedback. So you guys are still feeling the feedback at your place?
Oh God, yes. I want to be doing a big shout out to my friends. I really realized how blessed I am with friends here, you know, and they're all so supportive, and they're just kind of lifting me when I feel like, shaking, I'm afraid of this. And, you know, my mom passed away six months ago, and I didn't realize how important she was as my best friend. She was the only one maybe listen to my shite all the time, whenever I needed to. So, but I am so pleased with my friends here. They are so bringing me up, and I would give a big shout to Anna, Leslie, Sharon, Claire, Dawn, Jane, Sue, Pauline, Tony, Helena, Maggie, Cheryl, Peggy. I can keep going for days. You all know who you are. I'm so thankful. And they also drag me out early mornings for girls' walk around the resort. No, we had this amazing gala dinner at the hotel on Saturday night.
So can I just interject before then? Because
yes.
So we interviewed the girls who were supporting the charity last week, but I didn't get them because the podcast went so long and we had Shamrock Cars also on there. They unfortunately didn't make the cut, but they will be in this week's. It's only going to be a short one, but they'll be in there because they were great fun.
Yes, they were.
They were very excited to be part of it as well.
Yes.
And Michelin's grandson, when Michelin told her grandson she was going out to do a podcast, he did like a double take. It's like, you're doing a podcast?
Oh my goodness.
So she said, yes.
And Grandma is on the podcast. Are you serious?
But I did, because I seem to remember as part of the interview, they were saying that they were doing a charity event on Saturday. So hence you're now going to speak about that, are you?
Yes, a little bit. It was more than, I think, 120 people there. Actually, more Spanish than Gary's. You know, Gary's is us, like non-Spanish, seen from Spanish eyes. But it was so cool. It was amazing. We had so much fun, and they raised lots of money for this charity for kids with special needs. Oh, we just enjoyed it so much. The girls together, absolutely.
Girls just want to have fun.
Yeah.
All the boys stopped in and watched football on the TV.
Yeah.
I was going to say, I did notice a lack of gentlemen on the pictures that I saw.
Yeah.
Oh, did you see the picture? Were we not looking
You
good and happy? So yeah, I think the men were super happy to have a day off.
Now, can I just ask, on the football, can I start a quick question? Simon, are you an Arsenal fan? Who do you support?
Not.
Oh, Forest.
Real Madrid.
Oh, because I was going to say,
We live
last
in
night,
Spain.
everybody, I
Chris,
saw
we live in
the
Spain.
Arsenal Real Madrid game, and I must say that those free kicks by the Arsenal guy, what was his name, Damien Rice, were just unbelievable. If you've not seen them, go and have a look on YouTube. They were outstanding, unreal, and they shouldn't be allowed. But hey, they were amazing. So they've got a lot of work to do.
Oh wow!
Anyway, so you had a good night on Saturday.
Yes, we had a great night, all of us. We danced into the morning, all the girls. Yeah, it was fantastic. And it's good to do something with the Spanish society. It was the fabulous association, the Conecta, Spanish, and with the Mujeres. Yeah, you will hear but the girls, they will talk about it later on this show.
And this was in the hotel, was it?
It was in the hotel.
Good.
Big gala. And we did all our best. We loved it. So from that to last night, Killer Pool at Harvey's. Girls just want to have fun dealing with these balls, hard to catch. And we are doing that for a charity too, for the fiesta coming up. So I've been talking about that before, and we will have more talk about it later.
Are you going to talk about Harvey's as part of your Wine and Dine or not? Right.
No.
So here you go.
No.
I'm going to
maybe kind of an introduction.
Well, I want
to
to shout out to Harvey's.
Maybe
right?
I can.
My shout out to Harvey's is: are you not listening, guys? Right, because we've given you enough shout outs, right? And you don't seem to be stepping up. So this is my last final shout out to Harvey's to say,
absolutely.
Are you interested in?
And I told Leah last night, listen to the podcast, Leah. You have to listen.
We're promoting them, but they're not listening, right? Because they've done nothing on those cocktails. They've not come out and said we accept the challenge, and I'm a bit disappointed.
But I know, what did we have to drink all night? Gin tonic, as English people.
Oh, come on, Harvey, step up. This is just not good enough.
Oh, my goodness me. But we made a lot of money for the charity.
Excellent.
For the fiesta. That's good. Yeah, absolutely. So, but I have more fun than Simon.
I was going to say, this is Simon. Simon, did you do anything this week? This seems to be like the Torrell show here at the moment.
Well, the Torrell said she did have a lot on her mind, so...
Yeah. However, I managed on Sunday to get him out of his, housewife... what do you call that thing you have?
Penny.
Right.
Penny. Housewife Penny.
Oh, you're creating an image. You're creating an image now, Simon.
Oh my goodness. So he understood he had to take me to the beach. So we went to amazing sea breeze and cocktails, and I did lie a little bit. I said, we are going to plan the week, Simon. It's a busy week coming up. I think we should go out of the house and you should leave the cleaning the floor and stuff like that, and just be with your lovely lady and just have a chit chat by the sea and being inspired.
Torrell, I'm really struggling at the moment now to get the image out of my head, because all I can think of is Simon in a pinny, which has got one of those sexy underwear and bras on. I can just imagine him walking around in one looking like that.
No, mine's Minnie Mouse. Mine's Minnie Mouse.
Oh, Minnie Mouse, all right. Okay, so that's got the image out of my head.
And a feather duster.
And he refused to be in his not underwear t-shirt.
Stop it. You're getting pictures out next.
No. Listen, we have to be decent. We have a teenager. We have a cat.
So where did you go for cocktails? You know these cocktails. Where did you go for cocktails? And were they any good?
Aren't you doing that in your Wine and Dine, my love?
That's a scoring. I'm just telling you a story.
Okay.
And we did Sunday Fun Day, and which really helped this frustrated lady. I had enough of working, and I'm a pensionista. I want to. Girls just want to have fun, right? Sunday Fun Day. It was in Bol Nuevo by the sea. It's an amazing place. Oasis, the Palmeras. Have you seen those mushrooms?
Yes.
The mountains down there. Yeah.
Sandstones.
Yeah, we went there. It was packed with people. It was live music. Oh my God, I was so happy. Oh, I just loved it. Oh, and margaritas, frozen.
Brilliant. Do you remember, I don't know if you guys got it in Spain, but about 15, 20 years ago, it might be longer, there used to be a TV show over here called Clive James. And he had this lady who used to come on, and she was called Margarita Praketan. And she, do you remember that? And she was a mad Brazilian.
That's funny.
No,
I have no idea.
Oh, she was a mad Brazilian lady who used to sing, but she wasn't a very good singer. But yeah, Margarita Bracadã. Right. So, okay, that sounds an interesting time.
That's fantastic.
Come on, Simon, give me an update. What have you been up to?
So let's let's give Simon a chance here.
Actually, it's good because my head's a little bit like mush. It's my worst day of the quarter today. I actually have to sit and do my end of quarter accounts.
That's boring.
It's very boring.
So this is Gary from Shamrock Car Services. Thanks for having me on, and you're listening to Hacienda Life.
I don't know. Before I do my little bit, I was out with clients at the weekend who absolutely fell in love with the resort. Bit of a bumpy start for them. I won't go into that, but once it got going, they're falling in love with the resort. Unfortunately, I don't have what they're looking for. So what they're looking for is a 3-bedroom, 3-bathroom community villa, a corner villa, which is called an Altea with a southerly aspect.
Okay.
So I have an Antares with a northerly aspect, which is a 3-bed community. So big shout out to owners here, if you have an Altea that has a sunny southerly aspect, then I have clients that are looking to purchase. Very, very, very
in that case, so shout out to all those owners who have got one of those who are maybe considering selling. Get in touch with Simon, because otherwise he's going to be round there at night, sneaking up and knocking on your door and convincing you to sell.
With me drone.
You want to be careful, he might come out there and start acting like, there's spooky noises and everything else and scaring you off.
Oh, yeah, we do that. Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, good idea.
Okay, that's a good shout out, that. Yeah, absolutely. So, any more, or should we jump into your pick of the props?
Ooh. Well, we fixed the time, Nigel. Oh, the only thing I was going to run through, but maybe I'll leave it till next time, I was just going to run through the new build, because it's been a little bit more movement up there. So we have the 60 apartments, which are called Mirror Golf Hills. First 2 blocks are under construction. And of the 12 homes that are for sale, 5 have been reserved, so with deposit. Second one is called Villas Martina, which are 15 villas, sort of on the outer road, the Paseo Alameda. They were the second new ones to come online, the 15 of those, and they are 11 of those have been reserved.
Well, I saw on your video at the weekend that there's actually physical concrete in the ground now.
No, actually, no. I mean, what I've done is that, I'm doing a weekly update, a flyover the site on Mirror Golf Villas. So to see the progress there, and what I've actually done is I've done a separate blog on my webpage, because it was starting to get a bit much because they're on YouTube and on Facebook, and they're here and there. So what I've done is I'm listing them by date order, so I have actually 8 on there. So people can just go into the blog and pick which day, which weekend they want to update on. But last weekend we are 2 blocks, footings down, foundations down. Block 2 have poured floor 1, and this week I've poured the pillars for holding up the second floor, and block 1's not being up, far behind. But the other thing is on the third development, which is called Villas Maria, that's 39 villas that we'll be building there. One of those has been reserved, but they were actually up there this week taking calls.
So hang on.
Guess what? When we were walking this morning, they are starting to grade in the
that was on plots. That was on. I get the 2 of them mixed up. That was Martina. That's the 15. They're starting to clear the plot.
Yeah,
so hang on, just give me, if you don't mind. So I thought initially it was just going to be like apartments that they were building, and there were like 15 of them. But it sounds to me like there's quite a bit going up.
No, there's a lot going up, because the Las Hacienda is like the overall name of the development of what's being built. And they're splitting that into various different elements. So the first element was the Mirror Golf Apartments, which are next to the Spanish Village, and that has planning permission for 6.
Wow, okay.
So 12 of those are under construction. They're doing those in 5 phases. And what we'll see as the new phases come online, we'll see the prices going up. That's generally what a developer does. So off the back of that, the apartments, they then launched Villa Martina, which are 15, which are up there, which Torrell said they're starting to clear the ground now. There are 15 there, and of the 15, 11 of those have been reserved. Now, they were starting price at 301,000 euros.
I didn't realise that.
So there's the 4 to go there, and they have gone up in price, and they're now starting at 314,900.
And these are all available through you,
and then
Simon?
you have a big plot, which is in between the two, which is called Villas.
And these are available through you?
I've done a few. I've done not all of them. That was very nice. Yes, they're available through me. So I have them. That's obviously why I'm doing the update on the site.
I saw the purchaser of the first one, the penthouse.
Yes.
He was super happy. I saw him today.
He got the best penthouse.
He bought me a glass of
Good.
wine.
But also, we also had this.
And so then you have so they're doing.
Go on. Sorry.
They were doing core samples on the third development. So that looks like it's starting to move as well. They're just basically waiting for getting the plan.
That's brilliant. And this, of course, is we had some feedback from Richard the other day, over the weekend, wanting an update on the status of the new builds and stuff. I think Richard bought through you, did he, previously? Oh,
he did.
Sorry.
But I'm not holding that against
Richard. We're not going to hold that. We're not going to hold that against you, Richard. Thanks for the feedback.
Bad choice, Richard.
Damn you, Richard.
Damn you. We can still be friends.
We don't
though.
mind. We're all one unit. We're all one happy community, right?
Absolutely, we're one big happy
But there you go.
family.
Shout out to Richard because he gave us some feedback, so I appreciate that. And it was also from was it Maria? She wanted the locations of the restaurants,
Maria.
including.
Oh, yes.
No, that was the Dutch lady, not Maria. What's her name? Friend of Benty?
Oh, yeah.
Miranda. Sorry, I think
Miranda.
Andrew. Sorry.
She loved the podcast. They have purchased several
Have they?
properties
Property
here,
magnet,
so they love it.
HDA Property Magnet, and also just
Yeah,
on.
she's a friend of
And
mine,
on
Norwegian friend.
mine, I'm going to give a bit of a plug here to
Yeah.
a bit of a
Miranda.
plug to the golf podcast that I do with Sue, because we were talking last week, remember, about Peggy? Well, Peggy, I interviewed her for the golf podcast. So she'll be coming out this week.
I've heard.
And she's quite a funny lady. She says she's quite shy, but I don't think she is shy, really.
Oh, she's hidden shy in a
So
way.
we've got an interview with her on the golf one. So it was quite interesting, and so that'll be coming out the weekend as well. Right, Simon, are you ready?
I am going to wing this.
Well, he's going to wing it, everybody. So
yeah.
he reckons he's got it down now. He reckons he's got the 30 seconds.
No,
three
no,
properties
no.
in 30 seconds.
No, don't.
Let's see. Here we go.
Simon's pick of the props.
So number 3 is a new listing. It's a 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom Los Olivos, middle floor, west-facing, fully furnished. It has lush community gardens and 4 pools. That's coming at 175. Back in at number 2, we have the 3-bedroom, 3-bathroom community villa. It's fully furnished, just a dive away from a community pool at 215,000. And again, back in at number 1, we have our Spanish Village penthouse, key ready, tourist license, 2-bedroom, 2-bathroom, lift and stair access. And that's coming at 119.
Perfect. I love the fact that these are coming in and out. Are they a climber?
Movers and groovers.
Non-mover,
Movers
a
and
climber.
groovers. This week's
Brilliant.
biggest climber.
I'm impressed his age being that.
He's getting
such
really
a
good at this,
quickie.
isn't he? He's now,
I think
Brilliant.
so.
Excellent.
I think so.
I did run it through once today though.
Oh, yes, been practicing
With the timer.
once. I don't even know.
No, he's getting good. He is. Look at him. He's got a smile on his face that says, yep. He's got that swagger about him that says, bring it on.
Nailed it.
Excellent. I'm
Bring
getting
it
a lot of
on.
feedback from that, Simon. Everyone loves it. Yeah, everyone thinks it's
Are
great.
you? Well, I mean, we're trying to visualize that as well. So, I do try and put that out. I think I get that out probably on I think it's Tuesday on Facebook.
Well, you need to send me the video so I can put it on my socials as well.
Okay. Okay.
Because we want to get that on Funky Bear.
That goes out. Yeah, I'll do that then because that goes out on Facebook. And the other thing, the Mirandi in the restaurants. What again I've done is I've opened up another blog page. For Torrell's Wine and Dine. So every week I'm adding to the bottom all of the new additions. So again, if people want a reference point, they can go to the webpage, they can pick up the Google pin, they can pick up the website of the restaurant.
Mrs. P's Wine and Dine recommendations. Because us girls just want to have fun.
Yes, girls just want to have fun, and that's what we are having. I'm telling you.
I know. I think it's becoming the new sort of phrase on HDA.
Yes.
I can see some merch coming. I can see some T-shirts coming with it on the front.
Yeah, exactly.
I can picture those T-shirts as well. It's like that penny you were talking about.
Excellent. So what have you got lined up for us this week then on your Wine and Dine?
I can continue forever. But we have Anna, my friend, and I. I said I am so blessed with all my friends.
Yes.
I am so blessed. So we went because my eye doctor was happy with my eyes. We thought we should celebrate. We were in Cartagena on Friday.
Okay.
And all of a sudden, we didn't know about it. And we were walking towards this restaurant and we saw this open market. All fresh food.
Wow.
It was amazing. Did you know about that, Simon?
I did.
Oh my goodness. It was so beautiful with the fish and the meat and the vegetables and the nuts and the olives and the everything.
Hang on, where was this in Cartagena? Whereabouts?
It's just off the main road into the city.
Okay.
The main road is called Alfonso 13, is it? 13? Yeah, 13. That's 13, Simon, in Spanish.
Oh, thank you.
Okay, I got it.
We don't want a domestic on here.
Well, yeah, we missed it actually. So that's why we found the market. So we went to this because we have heard about it from other people. So we wanted to check out this place.
Yep.
And it's called what?
The market is called Santa Florentina.
Santa Florentina Mercado. Yeah. It's just behind the main street, close to the end of the street, which is called Plaza de España.
Okay.
So I more and more love this Cartagena city. Oh. So we heard about it because there is a famous chef from Fuente Alamo.
Really?
Who opened and she opened a restaurant in Cartagena called Maguga. So we didn't go to Magoga this time. She has a Michelin star, this girl.
Okay.
And her name is Maria Gomez, and her husband is Adrian de Marcos. And they opened a gastro kind of tapas restaurant just the street behind. And actually it is situated in that big hotel called, what is it called, that hotel, Simon? Carlos Tres, just in the middle of that main road.
Okay.
On the other side of it. Oh, it was amazing.
Wow.
It was amazing.
What's it called?
Oh, we stayed. What is called what?
Restaurant.
Mi Mare. And Mi Mare is my ocean, and it says my ocean is bigger than yours, literally on the wall. Oh God! And the waiters, they were so polite and so helpful and so service-minded. We could stay there for days.
I think I saw some pictures on your socials, which made it look lovely inside.
Yes.
Did it have much of a view? I mean, was it overlooking the sea?
No.
Was it?
No, it's absolutely no view.
Right.
We have to look at ourselves, and we have to look at the waiters, and we have to look at the kitchen, which is not a bad thing either.
Okay.
Because it was not. No, it's in the middle of the city, but it was packed. It was Friday afternoon though.
All right.
But it was packed. It was packed with Spanish people.
Okay.
And people were so nice to us. And funny thing, they have the most popular tapas is the tortilla, which is like an omelette, Spanish omelette, literally. And my friend, she calls me because my name is so difficult for people to tell, Toril. Toril is a Norwegian, so she has called me tortilla, and that is the Spanish omelette. And they were counting the sales of the tortillas there on the wall.
Wow.
And guess what? So they really found it interesting to have a tortilla eating their own, tortilla. We connected with the Spanish people there. They loved us there.
Real.
We didn't live. We had the beautiful time. It was a bit expensive though because it was a bit.
It's gastros.
It's a gastro.
Right.
Gastro tapa.
Okay.
Lovely.
Was there any outdoor
fabulous
eating or seating area, or was it all inside?
No, it's not, because it's in the street, in the middle of two busy streets in the city.
Yeah.
There was an outdoor kind of garden made, actually literally in the hotel with flowers and such and such and such.
Interesting.
Yeah, this is a really, really cool thing.
Okay.
Absolutely cool thing. And the food was amazing. The wine by glass was amazing. So, yes.
Expensive or not? What would you say?
Expensive.
Wow.
Expensive, but good value for the money. And
give me an idea when you say expensive, so the people listening will know roughly what to expect.
For two of us, the girls, €100.
Each?
Oopsie doopsie.
Each?
No.
Oh, okay. Well,
in total.
I don't think that's bad.
Wasn't that bad, was it?
Yeah, including drinks.
And we were so full, I even had to take my main course home.
Okay.
For the night.
Now in the UK, we call that a doggy bag.
Yeah, that was a doggy bag.
Do they have the same saying in Spain, or?
No, they say para llevar, por favor. Claro, señora. Yes. So I did. I got it.
So para llevar is to take away.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Para llevar.
Oh, that doesn't sound as exciting.
That was so a great experience coming from the fields. We are actually living in the middle of nowhere, kind of, aren't we?
Yeah. Oh, well, that's good.
However, we were kind of famous because she is from Fuentalamo, the owner.
And do you have to book, or can you just walk in?
Oh no, you had to book. I give them a 6+.
We're going off the scale here.
Yeah.
We're going off the scale.
I know. I had to because it's so.
You are setting a new standard here, Toril. That's the trouble now.
Oh my goodness! Oh God! How am I going to live with this again? Might go to 10. I don't know. And the dice has only 6
You have to go for like more than 2 dice. We have to go for 4 dice.
Yeah, but I can roll it twice, and that could be 12, right?
Did you say to them, do you know who I am? I am the HDA Mrs. P's Wine and Dine reviewer.
No, I'm the tortilla.
Real. Okay, so that's number 1. Number 2.
So that is actually, I'm going to go a bit down now because we can't kill our money back totally. So that was where I took Simon on Sunday.
Poor Simon's going to be hitting me with some kind of receipt soon and saying, you know what, I think you need to.
Nah, he's not paying.
She keeps leaving them on the site though.
You know what I do? I put a cup on my side table so he can put money in there, but it's absolutely not worth nothing. I got nothing in there.
I think we need to shout out to some restaurants to say, please, can you let us know if you want a review, and we'll send Toril.
Please do. Please do.
Tortilla is coming. So we went to, as I said, to the beach, and that is absolutely worth notice because that's for everybody's pocket.
Hang on. Is this
Oasis?
a beach bar now?
Oh. Yes, we are at the beach Sunday Funday day when I tempted Simon out of his housekeeping thing. So absolutely fantastic food, cheap, really great quality, by the sea, a happy. I know there are lots of people from Hacienda who loves this place.
Where is it?
But
you haven't told
even
us
more.
what it is.
Listen carefully. So you have to drive to, it's south of Puerto de Mazaron.
Okay.
Polo Nuevo. And where you have these famous mushrooms. Yeah, sculptures.
So the sand sculptures down there that have been sculpted by the wind.
And this place has been there forever. I've been here for 20. They've been there forever. I can't remember. They have not been there. Okay. It's a place where we go in the summer.
Is it on the beach or is it off the beach?
It's just off. But in the summer, they place a chiringuito on the beach. So with music, loud music. But every Sunday at least they have music. Yeah, and night times they have music. It was packed with people. Kiri, Spanish. And this Sunday they had live Spanish band. You said they were like...
I think they were covering a Spanish band called Estopa.
Okay.
Estopa.
So that might not mean anything to anybody, but... it was great. Amazing. I loved it. Fantastic.
It's amazing. They have all day running tapas, raciones, and meals. No, between 4 and 8 they don't have meals.
Right.
That's the thing. But they are open all day, and they also have a few rooms to rent in the back there. It's fantastic.
Real.
So I give them a 5. Okay, we have to drive, but it's worth
a 5. A 5 is not bad.
Wow. No, it's really good. It's the money wise. It's the feeling. It makes me so happy staying there. It just makes me nice and smiling.
That had nothing to do with the frozen margaritas making you happy, did it?
Oh, maybe.
Like it. Okay, and number 3 then this week. We've got 3 this week. We only had 2 last week.
Yeah, I know. I wanted to reduce myself because I'm talking too much. But I have to talk about Harvey's.
Hey, whoa, Harvey's?
Because
is this a review of Harvey's? Because this is like the second time they've got a review.
No, I haven't reviewed them before.
But,
no, I haven't.
Harvey's,
I haven't.
If you're listening, I can't believe you get another review. But I'm gonna let it happen because she's so persistent. But here you go, Harvey's. I'm not very happy with you at the moment, Harvey's, but you're gonna get a review anyway. Come on then.
Yeah, well, it's another second home to me. You know, they do a lot of events. And they make a lot of happiness, you know. This Saturday we are having a crime. What is it?
Show? Yes, I've seen
Simon
it. It's a mystery,
too.
Isn't it? It's like a crime mystery, and they've shut the place down till 9:30.
Yes, I know, and we all like. It's fully packed, and we are going to be there in the mystery. We have a 3-course meal. Yeah. So, well, and as I always said that the 22nd, the Desperados, my favorite band, Eagles coming. So they do a lot of happy things for us.
And when they open upstairs, it's quite good as well. Because when I was there last, they opened up the sort of what do you call it? The upstairs, outside. The roof terrace. Yeah, the roof terrace, sorry.
The long
and they're quite good at that.
Yes.
So okay, Harvey's, I'll let you know that. And they're running a murder mystery this weekend. So you could actually be the murderer. Yeah. Tori, you don't know, do you?
Yes. I know. Oh God, we are all ready. So that would be very exciting. So, and I told you, like yesterday we had the pool night, and you know, we all kind of meet there for a drink, or the crafts meet there too. I will tell you about already told you about that, and they like Cheryl and Leah, the girls, they are doing a great job.
So Leah, I don't know Leah personally. I just remember Leah from Leo's, and she's it's the same girl.
That's the same girl.
And now she was kind of fun at the party when she was at Leo's. So yeah, right.
She is fun.
Leah, can you make cocktails, Leah? Come on.
Leah, come on, Leah.
I
told her yesterday. I told her I'm going to talk about you in the
come
podcast
on,
tomorrow, Leah.
And we don't want none of these cocktails out of the pre-mixed ones. Banned.
No.
In fact,
exactly.
I'm going to go so far to say, if I turn up at Harvey's and end up getting a cocktail out of the bottle because it's pre-mixed, I'm no longer going to mention Harvey's on the podcast. You'll be grounded, Harvey's.
Exactly.
This is your final warning. So good night. Excellent. And I do like Harvey's. I think Harvey's is a great place to go and meet up. The food there was good. The people seem great. And now that Leah's there, I think she's great fun anyway. So she could just add to the
Leah. Yes, yeah. Leah. She lives on the resort, and she is into it. And as you said, it's a great place to meet up in the evenings, which we do.
Do the owners ever turn up? Is it Mark? Is it Mark and John?
Yeah,
do they ever
Mark
turn up?
and John. Yeah, they're kind of
celebrities, are they?
We see them once in a while. I haven't seen them for a while. But we love them.
I can't say I recognise them if I saw them. Oh, good.
I do. They're nice people. But Leah's running it good, though. And don't forget about Cheryl. Well, I can't give anything but 6.
At this moment, listeners, I had to cut it short because we've got other people that we needed to squeeze into the podcast.
Hey guys, it's Nicole from Lockheed's. Wow, what an amazing show. I love Hacienda Life and everything it brings. It's almost as good as my cocktails.
So listeners, a couple of weeks back, we interviewed a couple of lovely ladies from the local craft centre here on HDA. Claire and Michelin. I hope I've pronounced that right. I'll probably get told off if I haven't. But they were lovely girls, and I've had to cut the interview shorter than I really wanted to, only because of time. Maybe I can get them back on in future, and we can have a bit more of a chat with them. But they do some great work for a couple of local charities, and just in general on site. They do a lot of stuff for the craft fairs and everything else, but I'm going to jump in straight into the interview I had with them and let them explain a little bit more about what they do for the local charities around here.
I'm Claire. I am Michelin. You are listening to Hacienda Life podcast. Hope that we can do that in the future.
I'd like to say as well, we're an award group.
Yes.
The first year that we set up this,
20
elements for the town hall.
Yes. Yeah, every year for the ladies, the International Women's Day on the 8th of March, the Fuente Alamo is doing quite a lot, They are first doing what they call a craft competition. So each year, it's 3 years now that we are participating. The first year, we won first prize, second prize. Last year, unfortunately, no. But this year, we won the second prize also. So we are very proud of our group. We are very proud of our ladies because they are doing such a beautiful job.
No, absolutely. So not only are you just a craft group, but you are an award-winning craft group. Come on.
Absolutely. Yes. We want to be the best.
I can see this trade. You're going to be selective in terms of the standard of people that can join your group.
Yes. No, everybody's right.
Because you knew my crafting.
I'm better in the back, with papers and pens, doing what? Organizing everything instead of making little crafts.
So let's do a bit of a shout out then. So basically, we want to try and get you guys on tour. And what I mean by that is get them to go to other places like maybe Campbell or whatever. So if there's anybody outside of HDA that can accommodate, then you're open to taking your team with you and just...
Yes.
Brilliant.
Absolutely. Yes. It would be great.
Pleasure.
And let's just summarise. Let's just summarise on the recap on those two charities, because I'm going to have to cut a lot of this out to fit into the time of the thing. So I need to get snippets of certain bits and pieces. So can we just recap, everybody? So the two main charities that you support are...
Our Connector, Association Connector, which is based at Puente Alamo for neurodivergent children. And
brilliant.
For families.
And that's a local charity. And also there's the cancer charity.
Is called MABS, which is based at Campbellsall, but they cover the whole Mercia area, including HDA, and that's for people who are going through cancer.
And this is all from you guys meeting up once a week in Harvey's, and you do a whole range of things. I'm intrigued, right? When you mentioned wood burning, what is wood burning? So give me.
We just started it. I'm so excited. That's what I've just started at the bottom because I've literally just. So there's a lady called Hannah who also does the market stalls, and she does a lot of workshops, and wood burning is one of them. And it's really a very hot pen that you burn onto wood of any design, so you can stencil the design on the wood. And then burn out the patterns and the names.
Oh, right.
Really. And I've literally started over the last...
And do you have to have certain types of wood for that?
You can use any wood, but other woods are softer. Look,
what did you do? Absolutely. Listen, we have an expert on the line. I'm going to, knows more than me.
So you can. So there's softer wood and there's harder wood. You can use any of them, but it depends on how you use the pen, depending on the type of wood you've got. So it's very effective. Actually.
And so can people purchase your creations even if you're not at one of these events?
That's something we've talked about for a while, but we'd like to be online. And because people have said, I'd have loved that. And also that there are, like the wood burning, I'll use an example. If somebody wanted a specific name on a piece of wood, then, we could do that made to order. So that's something we need to think about and would like to do. But it's having the time. But I think that would be the way forward.
Yes. I'm getting excited now, listeners. I'm just thinking, if you're at one of these fairs, right, would you do freehands? If I rocked up and you're at a fair and I go, come on, can I have a house name, please, on some wood burning? Would you do that, or would you?
Well, not at the moment. Maybe in the future. Yes.
Well, it sounds quite exciting. Can I have mine done before you've had your sort of 5th glass of Carvel that you have at these?
You said 5.
I think it's great for the community that you've got about 15 to 30 people attendees, and I think again a shout out to anybody that's thinking, get yourself down there, right? It's Wednesday at 10 o'clock, is it? Do you say?
Fun. It's fun.
Yeah,
it's fun.
It's Wednesday.
3 o'clock. So Wednesday at 3 o'clock at Harvey's, which is on site at HDA.
Yes.
It sounds like you'll have a whole load of fun. And for all standards?
Oh, absolutely.
So even if you've never done anything before creative, but you'd love to get involved.
Absolutely.
Oh, yes.
If I'm honest, more importantly, if you've never done it before, it's a great way to come and learn and try out different things and find out what you enjoy most.
Is there a contact number or email address, or literally just people just turn up?
People can just turn up.
Yes.
We are on Facebook as the Craft Chatter and Coffee group, and you can always join there. And we have got our numbers are on the site as well. So we're happy to be called.
So and just to say, listeners, again, just to recap, these are 2 lovely ladies who have been here 6 years and decided that, 3 years ago, let's go and set up this craft group, and it seems to have grown and grown and grown and created a great little community.
It has. Yeah. Can I just say as well, without the community, also the spirit of people coming to the markets and buying the products, we wouldn't have been able to donate, We've worked out it's about 5,000 euros we've donated over those 3 years. So, but we couldn't have done.
How can we get that out there so that people are more aware then that these markets are happening? So I'm more than happy whilst the podcasts are going. If you let us know, that we will put in on every time you've got one. Give us enough notice. I mean, they were just saying before, that there's a fair happening on Saturday, this Saturday, which is only 3 or 4 days away. And I'm thinking, how can I promote that? And the podcast doesn't come out till Saturday, and then they tell me it's fully sold out. So these gigs are popular.
The next craft fair is on April the 20th, Easter Sunday.
Oh, and Lockheed's, that's the bar, that's in the Spanish Village, right? Okay, so what do? Do you set out a few tables and just...
Yeah. A few. There is about 15 stores. 15 stores, because we have a lot of people coming, and we have Spanish people coming also, which is very interesting for the community, to be mixed up, to be all together, and they all have a different things to propose. So you can you have jewels, you have craft, you have honey, you have olive oil, wine, you've got cheese also. So we try to have so many different kinds, so that everyone can find what they like what they would like, what they want to get. And we have our tables, and of course, as we are in HDA and everybody knows us, they will come to us maybe more, but never mind, it's okay. They can go everywhere where they want. It's getting bigger and bigger. When we started, we only had maybe 5, 6 stores, and now we've got about 15, and the last time it was almost 30, remember? We didn't know where to put them.
That's a great success story though, right? So, and again, this is all down to that community that we've got on HDA. So no, that's brilliant. Do you, I'm asking for a friend here now, because I know what she'll be like. Do you do jewellery? Do you make jewellery?
We don't, but there's 2 ladies that come to the markets who do amazing jewellery. Yes. And handbags. Gosh. Leather handbags. I mean, there's some very skilled people that come. So there are 2 market stalls that regularly come.
Yeah, they can. Yes, 2 or 3, and handbags handmade. Everything is handmade. We asked for that. When people when someone is calling or asking to be part of the fair, we always asking what kind of product what they proposed. Okay, what is it they propose? And we insist that it must be something handmade. So that's what we have. That it is cheese. It's also something local. Cheese, wine, whatever, food, or craft. Only craft, but everything handmade. That's important. We don't want something, I'm sorry to tell you, we don't want something coming from China. That's what I want to do.
You just use those bits, don't you, to make the bits that you got.
We use the materials. we use the materials, for sure. But that's the creation.
Yeah, absolutely.
Ours,
absolutely.
We are making them, so it's okay. It's very good. And we have ladies, we have some ladies, they are making some dolls, and we can sell them. And some people here, we have grandmothers also around, and so they like to offer these little toys, little dogs or whatever, to their grandchildren. So they come in. We had already a few orders.
Yeah.
I would like to have.
Oh, right. So you're taking orders now.
Cat like this. Oh, yes. We sometimes
word of mouth rather than online.
No, okay. People are coming and asking the possibility to have this or that. And so
it's a right little enterprise you 2 have got going here.
So you asked how we keep busy.
Yeah.
There's a
lot to do.
Wow.
Yes, for sure.
Okay, so is there anything else you want to promote or say or anything?
I don't think so. I don't think so. We just said the name Chatter Coffee and
say
where we
are.
Well,
say that again. So you 2 ladies are from the what again?
Craft Chatter and coffee.
Craft, Cheddar and Coffee is the name of the group on Facebook.
Exactly.
Okay, and you'll meet Wednesdays from 3 o'clock for a couple of hours. Well, ladies, it's been a pleasure. I've thoroughly enjoyed this, and you've educated me in terms of what it is that you do. And I think the more people that get involved, the better. I think.
Yes,
absolutely.
I thank you very much.
And when you need that, when you need that wood burning after lunch,
ladies, before you go, right? So before you go, I'm getting sound bites from all our guests. Hi, listeners. Well, what sounded like a good idea at the time in terms of trying to get the two girls to do some sound bites for the podcast. It then took about 15 to 20 minutes of them sort of trying and then trying again and trying again. And so it was quite funny. I might actually do a special outtakes reel of all their attempts to just give me a bit of a soundbite. Needless to say, I guess you don't want to sit through 20 minutes of listening to them trying to sort of just come up with something. So I'm going to cut it at that point. It was a great interview, and here's to the next one. Thanks, ladies. See ya.
Yeah.
Bye.
See you. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Okay. Bye. Enjoy your night.
Bye bye. Thank you very much. Bye.
See ya. Bye.
Yes.
Bye, sweetheart.
This week's episode has come to an end. But the fun doesn't have to stop here. If you have any questions, suggestions, or feedback, head over right now to Twitter and Facebook and like, share, and get involved. Join us next time.
To get in touch, leave us a WhatsApp voice note on +44 7503 061 799. That's +44 7503 061 799. Or text us on the same number.
Brought to you by Funky Bear Productions. Follow us on our socials @Funky Bear Productions.